It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to not be a people pleaser. It's okay to not care about what others say or think about you. If you want to do something, do it. Because through God, all things are possible.
So your piece is a conqueror, and a conqueror of many things. We can all say that we are. We have overcome and conquered many challenges in life. So my question to you, what is a certain situation that you feel that you had to be strong in order to overcome?
Being a parent. I never wanted children. That sounds so bad when you say it, but I'm single and by myself my entire life. And then I met my husband, and we were together. We've been together 10 years now. And it's been great. Being a full-time parent and mom has been the most humbling experience of my entire life, because you walk around thinking that people, like, you hear people say that, oh, I can do anything if I put my mind to it and persevere and all this other stuff, but like, it's serious when you're like in the trenches, in the dark, putting your mind to stuff, actively critical thinking, doing all of those things is so difficult with 2 hours of sleep. So I definitely think that is something I have conquered in my life, and now I'm at a point where I've pushed forward into my education, and I'm at the end of my bachelor's degree, and I'm still going. I'm about to go back to school again.
And what's your bachelor's degree in?
In education.
So she wants to deal with kids. She don't want any kids.
I don't want any kids, but I like kids like me.
And she wants to deal with it. So Alexis, what is loyalty to you?
A commitment to oneself and to the people around you. Like, you can be loyal to your significant other, in which terms that means having a true commitment to them and not breaking that commitment to them. Or you can be loyal to something that you want to do in your life.
It's overwhelming. It gets exhausting. My mother-in-law, she paid crazy money to have benefits, because when she had Medicaid, she had cancer. Medicaid, they were giving her bare bones stuff. They just wanted her to do chemo. You got 6 months. You gonna do this chemo. She did 1 round. It like to killed her, and she said, "Yeah, no, I'm not doing it no more." She angered the doctor. The doctor was angry because I told you this is your care and this is what you got to do. And she said, "You will not tell me what I got to do and how I will treat my body." Now she was
like that. My mom, I remembered everything she said about baking soda and about vinegar. All of those things, I still do that.
Yes.
I still do. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, and they don't like that I ask a lot.
So, I always tell parents, if your child is getting counseling or social work or something like that in the school, it has to extend beyond the school bell. It has to go through the summer, because it can't stop like that. And as a teacher, what I find is that most of the time when our school, and I'm speaking about Proviso Township, when we have experienced suicides of students, it occurs during the breaks. So Christmas break, spring break, summer break, because there's no continuation of a routine, of counseling, of social work, of providing for them not just with food choices, but also mental health choices. And you know, when it comes to people of color and mental health, I'm glad we're having the conversations finally. And it's not one of those things where you're just told, go lay down or pray it away, or, you know, you'll be all right, just, you know, go sit down somewhere. So
I think worth it when you know, if we're talking about being a leader, part of being a leader is deciding, you know, the path and approaches and the end result is what you're going through. Is it worth it? Is it worth, you know, what you're putting into it, what you're going to be getting out of it?
Loyalty part, because I know I'm young, but I have learned that like people mistaken love for loyalty a lot, and I just feel like it's a huge difference.
That might not really be who you are, but they're going to describe you in this way. So your counterpart, who's your same age, that's white, they're going to say, she's assertive, or you're aggressive. She's steadfast in her thinking. You are whatever the negative adjective to that opinionated, right? And once I really started to own my authentic self, I let them say whatever they wanted to say, but I also understood my worth and my value every time I had got invited to the seat at the table.
sometimes I think that I used to hear people say, oh, I wouldn't trade being, you know, an older person for being a young person in the world. And I'd be like, oh, they just talking, because everybody want to be young. I would never trade the lessons that I've learned to be in this space right now.
A part of your program, what you're doing, a lot of them have a lot of family trauma. I have a lot of family trauma, and I was raised to be quiet. What goes on in my house stays in my house, which means they holding all that baggage in, and when they come out, you know, it's almost like putting a dog in the trunk. And when you open the trunk, that's it. They attacking any and everything that come their way.
People will hurt me and I just continue to show loyalty because I genuinely love them, but then I have to like learn. If it was genuine love that they're giving me, I wouldn't be getting hurt continuously, so I just learned to distance myself from that energy until they're right in the head, until they're ready to show me what loyalty means to them and how much loyalty they have for me.
Clearly, one woman and a broken pencil.
I really think sky is the limit.